Checking audio, and hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Oxygen Not Included. Hello. Where today we will be furthering research into, intro. I'm not paying enough attention for this intro. So the gas crusher is still possibly working. It, pulled vacuum. Because there's oxygen tampering with it. I mean, it's working as long as there's no air. That would be pretty counterproductive, wouldn't it? So much production. Stress is still very steep. Fun. Also, one thing I notice is even though I'm technically running multiple bases, it's not going badly. As in, this base has not exploded yet. What happened here? Ice? Honestly, I know a place which would like ice. But where do I put the ice? No, I can't put it in there. In here, obviously. Dupes, quickly. What a mess this grid is. I'm just gonna set this to liquefiables as a high priority. And as a high priority. Well, that should help a little bit with the temperature. It's not atrocious, but it's definitely higher than I would want, like, especially if that geyser up and running again. Floating the base in more painful heat. As I've watched my pump melt again. Because I have no gold. How could that be? I just don't have gold. It's already been used. I actually have quite a bit of coal. Very nice, very nice. I've completely forgotten what I was doing. It's been 6 days and I already forgot how to play. Hey everyone, where have we heard that one before? So what do you think it is? Because that's one of the mods. It's actually pretty fur. I am sorry, I thought I'd be more coherent today, but finally figured out how to say that word after a while. Say, do rockets actually need anything fancy? Metal. I have the metal. But I don't have the air. Ideas. If I could get some pumped oxygen in there, which I will do eventually. And how much air pressure do we have? It's actually kind of, oh my gosh, he's been farting everywhere. I don't want to have to set up a natural gas generator for one duplicant. Not yet, at least. That looks a bit dangerous and quite warm. Oh, it's leaking. Under the pressure. Oh no. Hmm. And it is quite warm, honestly. You know what I need? I need reed fiber, and I need reed fiber soon. Which implies reaching into space for once. Not exactly what I would consider ideal in a circumstance. But alas, circumstance is a circumstance. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. Give myself more room to work with this time. Because that's become a running thing on this channel where I just don't. I had a friend tell me once, because he has the DLC too, he just took this and apparently it's just a lead Atmos suit. So instead of reed fiber, you can use lead. And then I told him, isn't there like much higher speed penalties, plus the fact that, well, it's also a lot bigger? And he's like, yeah, but it's cheap. And I'm like, okay. I may be honoring my friend soon enough. Okay then. Yeah. That or I just put them out there without any protection, which, considering there's even radiation out there. Oh, oh, but come on, there's no... Just natural radiation from space, okay? Well... That honestly could be a solution. I guess if through a giant CO2 pipeline for one area that had to go through. This guy. Oxygen. I could run electrolyzer. I have water. Would that be wise? I'm not sure I see a reason not to run electrolyzer. For all, I do technically need one eventually, and this base hasn't had the same grid problems as my other one. I don't think we need to go over how many videos I make on my main base's power supply. Normally in these games, it's pretty bad. I just cut the power line. Good one. Okay. Now what? Do I want to throw an electrolyzer? I mean, I could crack this open and eventually configure it to be an electrolyzer setup. Decisions. And that is not leveled. Like, at all. Splendid work here. Which also means that farm is awkward. Honestly, I could put it right in here. Would there be downsides to this? Do I care if there's downsides to this? I'm not too sure I do. Let's see what I can cook up real quick. For a giant ethanol ethanol distiller, clearly. Yeah, sure. Yep, without a doubt in my mind. Sorry, I'm just practicing the accordion. No, definitely not because I can't draw a straight line. Can someone please refer to me a mod which makes it so you draw in straight lines by default? Please refer that to me. It's really annoying not being able to do that. Oh, there's some bad casts. How's polluted oxygen getting in? It's so obscure. Well, I really don't want to filter that. I could just make it so we could just jettison it. It's a very low effort method. Remember, I'm all about that low effort. But you know what, if there's something here, I could just tear it all down. I love practicing the accordion. Back to the more important base, and by more important I mean more damaged. Why is there polluted water? Oh, ice must have melted. That must have been a problem, right? Hard to tell. Did they actually put the ice in there? Seriously? Well, good job, I guess. Wow, it's slow. And that's like on the Wii Sword. That's the highest generation of it. Pretty much. It's kind of crazy to me. Anyways, unboxing time. Already had that. So here's the one thing I never understood about these guys. I'll take it, because it looks interesting. One thing I never understood is why can I get duplicates? Why not just give me the spools? I can't use duplicates, so why bother? Fridge. There he goes. I guess it would be hard to breathe. Except for that one tile, or 3 tiles. Up there's that one tile. Nice. That's done. The rebels decayed. What a sad story. Oh well, don't care. Brief ability's low. I guess I could just put a vent as well. Is it like really warm? Oh. It's not fun. Here's an idea. So we might call this a bit odd, but I call it a bit odd. I did just technically say that, so. What if I just ran the wires through here? It's like slightly less effort on my end. It's genius. Yeah. You gotta admit I was close. Not accurate, but close. This will technically handle hot temperatures, so probably want to do some. What's that? Nothing good. Anyways, let's watch CC21 to figure out how to build an electrolyzer setup. For the plumbing tab. God, it's gonna take me forever. Okay, this design, I don't know where it comes from. I'm not sure I care to find out. It's just something on my mind. I think I was thinking about it from the last series. I have the very vaguest of ideas of how it's supposed to look. Yeah, there we go. I could just do that. Oh, that is done backwards. I built it backwards. Someone was probably like, nope, the hydrogen comes out the top, the oxygen goes out the bottom. What on earth are you doing? Should I say? Yeah, you're absolutely right. What on earth am I doing? It's a proceed to mess it up numerous times. I would like a door, but a door kind of feels like it would be annoying. To fit? I mean, technically there's room. Out of igneous rock, seriously, of all things. If I did a door like, ooh. Correction, I know how to put in the door. Yeah, I think see, I'm gonna have to build scaffolding, it's just not an efficient design. Speaking of which, I That cracked. That is still pumping out water. This hopefully is not as warm. Does iron do anything in the slightest for its overheat temperature? Does anything I have to? I have mostly copper. I'll use copper. Oh, so it's just that. Copper. Nope, I'm fine with this. No, it's fine. Alright, let's build the one from the last series. Maybe. God, how do you design the electrolyzer? It's not like this. And then I give it like some space, and then there's not enough room. Do it like that. How on earth do I design an electrolyzer setup? It's like, it's not that challenging. This is not supposed to be too challenging. No, that's not right. I think it's supposed to be just a little taller, which is not good for what I'm going for. Something like that, I think. If that's the case, then that's inconvenient. For some reason, I want to leave this plant that's not growing behind us. I'm gonna make the executive decision. We're just gonna kill it. I have so much food in this save. I can just kill it. Is there any reason I don't want that? I don't think there is. Dupes, clean it. Now, why is it not powered? That's because they're still building in the grid. Because we do not have a skilled miner. Seriously, guys? Seriously? You're not supposed to use that like a normal door, you do realize. Something like that. That should do it. I mean, if I wanted to split it, which I do, could just do that. I don't know what I want to have priority. I can add a bridge whenever I feel like figuring it out. So I'm just practicing this digital accordion. Boy. So much CO2. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna put a hole in space and just start flushing it out. There's just so much of it. Is there a reason not to, a good reason for me not to try that? Well, alternatively, I could just, you know, build a second tank, which I mean... Yeah, I mean, I don't have any real reason not to build a second tank, actually, when I think that in. Second tank time. It's amazing how my content's managed to get to the point where it says scatterbrained as me. But then again, you guys are watching it, so... Well, here's one. The question, it's still me. It still is me. I'm so scatterbrained. Build a second pump up eventually and don't really care. Considering the priority, I would feel like, okay, never mind. I'm gonna need to punch in there. Honestly, there's just a lot of good ore there. How am I mixing those two ones up? This is honestly a better route for you guys. On Ignis. Very sad occasion. Another one? It's been that fast. Food! Tips, got more food. Enjoy. Have I routed the power grid? You bet I haven't. Hydrogen. All I can really do is burn it. Which I mean, yeah, why not, honestly. First hydrogen generator of this entire series, that's honestly kind of concerning. We are quite a while into this game without building an electrolyzer, I just realized. I don't think I've ever seen a base go over 160 days without an electrolyzer. Setup. The last base had it at like day 50, fully built. And here I'm like, nah, take your time. It's not that important. I'm like, sure, pal. Sure, it ain't that important. Forgot it was actually in there. Fancy line. Also, I feel like they changed the model for that. They added a little base plate so it wasn't just sitting there. I like it. No, I really do like that. Anyways. Do I even bother with some more battery? I guess I do. It just won't hurt. I've ever mentioned how much I hate when that happens. Because I do quite often, honestly. Just mirrors the reservoir, just like smaller than normal. Just me, probably. It's probably because they made it look bigger. I'm starting to think it's smaller, which is a weird way to look at it. Because it's definitely not smaller. Okay, dupes, get that done. This is gonna take a while. I doubt much interesting things will happen during it. It's actually going quite fast. I'm starting to realize this entire biome is melting the longer I'm in there. And I thought that was where it would pick a bit more of the slack up, but I guess -20 is just not that cold. Am I kidding? Be fair though, it has been that cold where I live, so who knows? Research is available, you know what that means. We might see the guy again. Oh. There he goes. He looks at it. Okay, well, that was that. I like how something out of one priority just doesn't get looked at ever again. Are we out of bolts? We done the research. Why we stop? It's gonna take an eternity. How's this looking? You were not supposed to run yet. What's happening with Grossman? Getting confused, I see. Classic Grossman. I forgot to add a filter on my exhausts. It's a pipe full of fart. Lovely. Gas element sensor. We're also gonna need a... where is it? Gas shut off. And now it doesn't fit properly. Wait. Okay, no, that's still recoverable. But still. Actually, wait, that's still within 4 tiles. They can build that. That's nice. That makes me happy. Well, if that detects other than hydrogen, that should eject to a vent, and then the vent never gets looked at ever again. Okay then. Probably the most useful thing you can learn to make in the game, it's just better at moving things. I said that very wrong. Honestly, I could use an element sensor right here. I couldn't. That would not work. That is literally on top of the toilet. That is not ideal. I'll do this off camera. I'm sure none of you want this to go any longer. Unless you do, then another few videos I get put into production next week. So yeah, stay tuned everyone, and take care.